Hello, sir. This is the palm kernel oil processing line. And this processing line includes the fiber separator, the palm kernel cracking and the separate system, the conveyor, the crusher, the toaster, and here it is over the palm kernel oil press machine. And finally, here it is the plate filter. So let me introduce more details one by one. First of all, for palm kernel fiber separator, because after we get the nuts from the palm fruits, it is with a lot of the fiber. So we design this one to separate the fiber so that we can get the clean nuts. The, the nuts will put it on it and push inside, and then the fiber will go down. And here we can get the clean nuts from here. Then we can drop it into the elevator. See, this is the palm kernel cracking and separating system. The function of it to cracking the shell from the kernel and separate it. See, just like this one. This is the kernel. So, about our design, in order to protect our machine, we design the magnetic separator. This one, it can collect the iron, the metal, the steel, something small steel, so that we can make it collect this and separate from the kernel just in the case. So that and then the palm kernel, the palm nuts will go into the cracker. This is the cracker. The the turning, it can run in the 900 to 1000 rotates per minute. So it's very fast and it's very strong. So that it can crack in the shell very well. Because as we all know, the shell is very strong. So that's we also need to use a very fast speed to cracking it. And the cracking rate can reach the 95% according to the testing results. And then the shell and the nut and the kernel will be into here, and with the elevator going to this one. This one we use it to separate the shell and fiber, to separate the shell and the kernel. Because as we all know, the shell is light, the kernel is heavy. So the shell we can we can blow it. We see this is fine. This is fine. Can blow it go up. The nuts, the kernel can go down. The clean kernel can go down. So that we can keep its weight we can keep it fresh and then separate very well. And you can see there are two windows. From here you will see the shell is go up. Here from this window you will see the kernel is go down. And the kernel we can collect from here. We can collect from here and be shipped into the palm kernel oil processing line. And the shell we design the cyclone. We design the cyclone so that you don't need to worry about everything is messy. You just use cyclone to collect the shell right here. Okay, well now let's go ahead. See, the clean kernel will be transported into the conveyor. The conveyor will transport the kernel into the crusher because the kernel also is strong. It's not just like the soybean, the peanuts. The palm kernel still is strong. Before we press it, we will use this machine, called the crusher, to make it be the small parts, and then put it into the toaster. This is the toaster. The toaster, the function of it is to adjust the temperature and the moisture, so that we can get the best state palm kernel, and then we can get enough more the oil and enough good oil, good quality oil. And then finally it will ship it into the hopper. This hopper can be the temporary storage tank. See, just like this, we can use this one to control the kernel, to control the capacity going to the pressure. This is over the 500 kg per hour pressure. The input capacity is 500 kg. That means you can use it to handle the 500 kg palm kernel per hour, and then you can get about 200 kg, almost 200 liters palm kernel oil from this machine. And this is the temporary storage tank, and then the oil can be pumped into the plate filter. The plate filter can help you to filter the oil and to separate the impurity and help us get the very clean palm kernel crude oil, crude palm kernel oil. So that's all, just like this. From the beginning, from the fiber separator to the palm kernel cracking and separate system, to the crusher, to the toaster, the hopper, and the press machine, and the plate filter. This is completely palm kernel oil processing line. Thank you.